Hello everyone and welcome. BNSF 6951 here with an overview of my lower level. Right now I'm in train room number 1 and I will go over everything that's in this room I'm doing this because I had a special request to do so, and also to let my new subscribers catch up to what's been going on with me. Anyhow, let's start. We'll scoot on down here. By the way, there's on the entire first level there are 17 industries. This is flex foam. Don't know exactly what they do, but they are pretty much adjacent to McDowell Yard. Then we'll move down and we come to SRM Cement. Now I've been calling this place Phoenix Cement, but the actual name is SRM Cement. As we move further down the line, we come to Paramount Petroleum. Paramount Petroleum is actually right in the yard, and I don't know exactly what they do, but they have lots and lots of tanks. And by the way, all the tanks you see on this layout, except for that little guy right there, are done for me by a company called Layout Concepts. Anyhow, we'll scoot across the road, and as we go across the road we come to Sun Plumbing Supplies. All the buildings on this layout except for a few are scratch built. This one happens to be a I believe it's a Rick's product, and there'll be truck loading behind the building there. Then we will come to this big empty spot right here, which will be a heavy equipment leasing company. And right next door to that will be a truck repair shop. But this, my fellow train buddies, is my pride and joy. Smith Pipe and Steel, located directly across from McDowell Yard. It took me, I think, 5 or 6 weeks to build this guy. It's all steel work in there. I'm leaving the roof off so you can see. I have a overhead crane in there, and I don't know if you guys can actually see this. Let me see if I can get down here a little bit and zoom in. But as you can see, there is some detail inside of there. This is a pretty big complex. These two warehouses here, the front one is a Walther's Modular kit, and the back warehouse is also scratch built by me. They will get flat cars, coil cars, and all kinds of stuff like that. But when I went down there, as you can see, I have one of their business cards right there. I actually did a tour of the place. They told me that they don't get any more rail service because somebody decided that it was too dangerous to cross this road. So they do the import and export via truck. The next industry we're going to have is Atlas Wholesale Flooring. That's just a temporary building. I intend to build something else for that to make it more prototypical. And we will cross the tracks and we will come to Spaulding Salt. I assume that they sack salt up and export it out to wherever it's got to go. And we will cross McDowell Road, which I started to put together. As you can see, I got a New Jersey International crossing gate there, and over the road signals for that end of the track. Anyhow, we'll cross the road and we come to Mariana Distributing. Mariana Distributing does sweeteners, wet and dry sweeteners, and I did a tour of this place, and they told me that they load out 30 trucks per day. Pretty amazing, huh? Anyhow, go a few buildings down further and we come to Western Refining. Western Refining does, from what I understand, they do different sorts of lubricants, and I think also they do antifreeze. And in case you guys are wondering what I was doing with all those barrels in my video a couple days ago, that's where they all are. Anyhow, the next building here is going to be Arizona Pacific Paper Recycling. Unfortunately, this building burnt down about 2 months ago. I'm not going to burn mine, I'm going to leave it the way it is. And we will go into the second room via that hole right there. Now I said this was a 2-level, so eventually there'll be a hole there for my second level. My second level will consist of rivers, canyons, and stuff like that, lots of scenery stuff. I'll also be using the micro-engineering tall viaduct bridge, which my buddy Steve has helped me put all of those together. Sorry about the shaking, fellas. We will continue on, and this would be towards the end of the line. This is a point-to-point railroad. It goes from Phoenix to Ash Fork, and this will be Ash Fork up here. There'll be a small yard with two small industries up there. That's it for the first room. So, well, wait a minute, I forgot the most important thing. Mobesh Yard. As you can see, I got Mobesh Yard pretty well filled up with rolling stock. And of course, my favorite are right here in the front. All my tankers. Anyhow, let's mosey on into, well, wait a minute. We got my small engine facility and BLMA yard office, and I will also be installing the BLMA radio antenna. Alright, let's go on to the next room now. I'm just going to walk around, and here we go. This is the second room. This is what we call my den, and trains will be coming out from the other room there, and then the second one of course will be up a little higher. But anyhow, here we got Hutig building products, and all the details you see on here are done by Cal Freight N Scale. Does really nice work, so if you guys need any kind of details, N Scale details that is, check them out. Then we move a little further down the road and we got Builders Express, another lumber yard. And again, all the details on here are by Cal Freight N Scale. Now within the next week or so, I will be finishing up my Intimal Yard. I'm waiting for some things to come in by mail, and as soon as I get them, I'll be working on that. But my check-in office is scratch built by me. Then we will go to SFP Plastics. They are an injection molding company. And across from that, we will have Glendale Depot, and basically it's used for storage and dispatch and parking locomotives there. The switch motors are usually Jeep 60s or Jeep 38s, or actually Jeep 39Ms. As we mosey on along, we got my little junkyard and 7-Eleven right next to it. And we'll cross the road and we come to Big D's Flooring Supply. And then right next to him will be Modular Systems. And then next to him will be LexJet Manufacturing, and then Sun Electronics. Well, I hope this enlightens you guys as far as I got now, but as you can see, the track ending right here will be where my helix is going to go, and then the second deck will start on this side and run around all the way through there, and then of course right back through the wall to the second room. The upper level will have, at the very beginning, after it leaves the helix, will have about 2, maybe 3 industries up there, and after that it's going to be all scenery. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and any comments, questions, or subs are welcome. For now, that's all, folks. The NSF 6951 out.